Scott here, Scotty's Animals. Where am I? Well, I'm in the vacant animal room in the desert house. That's a whole nother story. But I was checking on Facebook, and I'm part of a group that's Friends with the Desert. And someone posted about a horrible hoarding situation at a supposed rescue that was actually more of a hoarding situation out here. And so I said in a comment, I wonder if there's any guinea pigs there. If there are, please contact me. And somebody did reach out, not about that situation, but about a different situation where a bunch of animals were left in a trailer out here. And it was a pregnant mama who had babies, and they just were a little bit in over their head as far as not having all the information. And I thought, well, I have some extra grids and some coroplast, and I could maybe help them set up or figure out how to set up and give them a plan, because they'd like to keep the girls, but mama's pregnant again and they need a plan to separate the baby boys, and it just might be great to touch base with them. Coincidentally, this nice woman's name is Autumn. As we know, Autumn is one of our celebrity guinea pigs. One of Brian's guinea pigs, and Brian runs our Instagram feed. I'm out here in the living room setting this up, and so I'm going to take that over to them. Now, I don't know if she wants to be part of a video or not, but hopefully I'll be able to help her get her guinea pig situation under control and turn it. It's already a positive experience, because I can't believe that she was willing to rescue these poor piggies, and she found them in a trailer that, like I said, was abandoned. But here's the kicker: it was abandoned with a bunch of snakes in there too. So, and she said that the guinea pigs weren't cared for and they were filthy, and it led me to draw the conclusion that maybe they're snake food. So we're already turning this bad situation around, and I worry about the snakes. They need something to eat too, but not these poor piggies, not now. So we're going to turn this into a positive and get them on the way to having and to being part of our guinea pig community. So welcome, Autumn. All right, I gotta cook some lunch before I head over there. Autumn and her family live in a beautiful spot against the hills with lots of thriving Joshua trees. She didn't want to be on camera, but she was happy to share her story. His name is Marshmallow?
Yes.
Marshmallow.
Hi, Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. He's super handsome. And he's a rescue too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the geese out there and the ducks. It's so beautiful. So,
Yeah, people just leave them in cages.
So we've got them set up now in the 2x4 CNC cage, but what's their story?
So this lady was being evicted, and she had quite a few animals that she left in there, and animal control took the cats.
So here's the one thing, we gotta be a little careful. This little dude, they're sticking their heads through there.
Let's maybe double it.
Yeah, normally the walls are a little bit higher, but this was the only plastic I had. Or you can use a little cardboard.
Do you have any more like little chicken wire or something that you can put over there?
Yeah, or even a little cardboard.
Yeah, cardboard.
He knows. We talked about that. It doesn't have to be done now, but. So go on. They were just left.
So they were just left in a trailer in this cage that had not been cleaned.
All boys and girls.
The whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, the poop was up to like here.
Oh,
like it was really gross. And
hey,
so they smelled so bad. Like the smell was disgusting. They had poop all over them, like caked on their feet.
Yeah.
The ones that we got though was Mama, and then the big one over here. And we named them Olive Oil and Popeye. Just because that's like something that my grandma and my grandpa called each other.
Aww.
And so then this one was a little on the chunky side when we got her.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I wonder if she's just a husky girl or if she has babies in there. Well, then she kept growing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we left for a weekend, and we came back, and there were little guinea pigs.
Oh.
And I about died. And I was like, oh, well, now what do we do? But I've never really, like, known anything about guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Definitely not how to raise them or anything. So I didn't know about separating them and all that. So that's pretty much just the story was we've done what we could because animal control pretty much just told us, hey, we don't take guinea pigs unless you can find a rescue locally that you can trust that's not, you know, obviously an animal hoarder calling themselves a rescue.
Seems to be a theme. That's how we met because of the message.
Maybe just put them outside is what she said. And I looked at her and I was like, I am not putting guinea pigs outside.
The animal control person suggested that you just put them outside.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, well, I mean, she was like, it's better than what they're living in right now. And I was like, well, I'll take care of that. And then that's when I took them home and I gave them a bath.
Well, you can't just put them outside. They would be eaten by coyotes
no
in
kidding.
the night.
And I'm vegan. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's not ever going to happen.
Gee, I guess.
Well, and I feel like the lady knew. Well, she knows that we're vegan. She knew that we weren't just going to put them outside. So I feel like it was kind of an arrogant comment in her. Kind of on her part. Because it's like, I'm not putting it outside.
Well, so I say fill out the surrender application on the LA Guinea Pig Rescue website, and
perfect.
And then we've got
we would
a
be
big
happy
waiting list. But
we would be happy to keep the females just because my kids love them, and I love Olive a lot. And I just feel really bad about separating Olive and Popeye because I just feel like they've already been through a lot coming from the situation that they were in. Yeah. So this is Olive Oil.
The big girl.
And then Popeye is that one over there.
But you could get him neutered.
See, I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
You could do it. It's just a little expensive.
Oh, okay.
You could have like two side-by-side setups where the dad and one of the sons and then the mom and the daughter live side by side, but they will continue to have babies every 60 days if they actually live in the same cage. There's no stopping it.
We don't want that.
And I wouldn't superimpose your emotions. Like, they just need companionship, but she's definitely pregnant again.
Oh no, she's definitely pregnant again. So then as soon as that happens,
I don't think she would miss Popeye too much as long as she had one of her babies or two of her babies to live with.
Yes, like you said, 3 for females, 2
3
for
girls, 2 boys living together is
and that
ideal.
would be fine. That wouldn't be too much for us.
Yeah, the 3 girls could live in this cage just fine. But you've got to expect you'll probably get some boys too. So the sooner that application's filled out, then the sooner then you're in line for the next spot. So, but I think if you guys can hang with this setup for a couple months,
no, that's totally fine. And I can
try not to get totally attached to them because that's the
hard.
Well, see, that's already the hard part. I'm already like you don't. Me and her, we have a bond.
Aww.
She sits with me, like she lets me rub her babies in her belly.
Oh my gosh, and right before they come, you'll be able to feel them kick, and you might even already be able to.
Well, it was funny.
Yeah, so I mean, I love her. Like, she eats out of my hand. She doesn't react to anyone else the way that she reacts to me.
I know. So when we came home and she had babies, she made sure to tell Autumn the first thing, "Hey, come look at these guys."
She did. Like the minute we walked in the door, she made that. She made this like sound. It was unbelievable. And I thought she wanted food, so I gave her some food. She did, but I thought she wanted food. She didn't want it. She wanted to tell me she had babies.
Oh my gosh.
So I feel like now she just talks to me.
Yeah, well, you can't overfeed her. You can't feed her too much because she's pregnant, so...
Well, and I like to give her, she loves carrots.
99-cent only store is great. You can also do romaine lettuce.
We do.
And I don't do any
cucumbers.
At all.
Yeah, cucumbers are great.
I
Green
do the
peppers.
mini cucumbers for her, and then I do, I always ask.
99-cent only is that's,
So I never thought about that. We'll do that. We'll go to the 99-cent store.
That place is
amazing. Because we've just been buying, like, I buy organic everything, so I
They have some at 99-cent only. They've got organic.
So I just kind of like split it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
It's like we eat half and then I give the rest of it for them.
It's, they kind of encourage you to eat
Marshmallow,
really well.
I love you so much. You're so beautiful. You're so healthy.
Yeah, it was great to meet Marshmallow. Look at all these ducks out here. And that's a white duck?
Oh, I've got blue suede, chocolate Milanos.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah, people just left those in dog cages.
I have a personal relationship with a goose at the rescue.
Yeah.
Oh, Justin and that goose out there are in love.
It's not that hard to love a goose.
Honestly, people are like, goose are so mean. And I'm like, you obviously have not been encountered the right goose.
And that's just a challenge for me. They say
That's the same thing with Justin. Justin's the same way. Justin's like, I just want them to love me.
Well, I respect all the animals, and I know what they're capable of.
Well-
and you just gotta respect them, and they'll respect you.
Well, that's exactly
Well,
what
I
it is.
appreciate your time and openness, and especially willing to share this story because
Well, thank you so much
it's
for
very
helping
inspiring.
us, too. We really
Oh.
appreciate it.
Happy Easter.
Because we were honestly just trying to help. You know
Oh,
what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
And when we heard about you guys finally, we were glad that, because we found out that guinea pig bandit rate is just as bad as dogs and cats.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
Well, all animals. People
Yeah.
really don't understand.
If you
People
can buy
think
them
that
and
just-
sell them and breed them,
Well,
then
and people think that it's just dog and cats when it's
Yeah.
like literally we have a whole spectrum of animals that people just abandon.
the rabbits in the
Well,
shelters are
Well,
it's a big
especially
problem.
around Easter time.
Yeah, especially with today.
Well, how do you think he got all those ducks?
Oh,
There were people that abandoned them
Yeah.
last year after Easter in cages.
so that's next week. You're going to be out on
I
duck
hope
patrol.
Not. I hope not. We can't. We
Yeah.
can't.
There-
We don't.
we've had
We don't
people
have
throw-
like anything set up to where like. We
Well, you know
have,
what?
Like, a
People
GoFundMe
are-
or anything.
People are always asking me what I need, and if what I need is some duck food,
That would be great. Yeah, because
they could send
literally-
some duck food to the
Yeah,
LA
that
Guinea
would be
Pig
great,
Rescue, and
'cause that's
I'll
like
bring
the
it.
only thing that really is our fallback is that
What are
we're
ducks?
just
What's duck food?
Chicken feed.
chicken feed.
Chicken feed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
really,
we
really easy.
We
There's a-
try to help. It's just
Yeah.
we're very limited.
There's
We
a-
are
of
a
course.
family of
And-
6
yeah.
on as low income.
There's a bunch of chickens at the rescue I volunteer at, so I'll see what their chicken feed connection is. Maybe I can get a discount.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And I
Yeah,
can-
'cause
I'll
we
bring
spend
you a big
about
bag.
$40 a
we
week on
spent
chicken.
$200
I'll bring you
a
a
month on chicken.
Oh
feed.
man! But I also have some personal relationships with some chickens.
Oh, you
Oh,
so-
well, so do we.
So I'll get out of your hair and
Well, thank you
I'll
so
head
much
out.
for coming
it was
over, and thank
my,
you so
my
much for
pleasure. It
this.
was wonderful
Yeah,
to
like
meet
I
you
said,
guys.
it-
Yeah.
just the
we
Well,
will
this
definitely.
was just sitting in my closet.
Well, we definitely
So-
will make another one too, because I feel like this would be a great
Cage
thing
upgrade.
for her too.
Yeah,
especially when
you'll
she
start
has
to see
babies.
her running around and
Yeah, I
doing
feel
all
like
sorts of
this would
funny
be
things.
great for them. So,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
we could get rid of that yucky cage that they came in.
That was really wonderful. Autumn didn't feel comfortable being on video, so that's why I was just filming the guinea pigs and sort of their feet. But I wanted them to tell the story from their point of view instead of me just kind of summarizing it. But what a really nice family. And I feel like I just made some friends. So, because I come out to the desert frequently and I look forward to maintaining a friendship with them. So, thank you, Justin and Autumn, for your care. Because it looks like not just the guinea pigs, but it looks like they have a really big heart for all animals. So that makes me really, really happy. You never know where you're going to be and come across animals that need your help. That's why it's important to take care of yourself and to always be ready, because you never know, right, when you're going to need to spring into action and be a hero. And so I'm really grateful. And that's why I wanted to shoot this video, because I'm hoping that their story would inspire others.